all the issues, vote. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but every time I get on this rant, I always want to talk about politics, man, because the Republicans are straight ignorant. That's Grizzy's gripes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you stole my rant.
Sorry.
You stole my rant.
I tried to cut it off.
Now I got to come up with something brand new for me to start thinking about and whatnot. You know.
Rant stealing.
Rant stealer.
That was off the top of the head.
Yeah, from the cuff, huh?
Oh, you can embellish on it.
Okay, well, you know, I'm going to go like this. Why, oh why, is the price of gas going back up on me? I mean, I leave the house, it was $3.49. I go down the street, I see places at $3.47. I go pull in there real quick. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use my debit card.
And it went up.
As soon as I get in there, here come that man with that little pole trying to raise that price up. And I'm sitting here to myself, dude, if you go ahead and jack this price up while I'm pumping this gas, it's gonna be you, me, and the cops. Cause I'm about to blow this junk up. Alright? If you thought they had a problem putting out that jet fuel fire last night on the NRL, you about to have a problem that same problem right here at this gas station. I mean, come on, dude. Can you wait till the parking lot is empty before you raise that price? I mean, for real, you can get shot. You know, it comes back to my mind where the movie in The Jerk, where the dude was shooting the cans of the oil, and he was like, they shooting the cans of oil. No, they shooting at you, okay? They want you for going up there and raising that price of gas.
Martin Jerk reference.
I'm serious, dude. I mean, come on, man. I will take my car and run over you if you raise that price up on me right now.
Only card and banks.
Then, as I'm looking at it, I'm using my debit card to pay for it. Big old sign. No, it's not even a big sign. It's a little yellow sign that's way down on the ground. 5-cent discount if you pay cash. I had the cash. I had the cash.
It's fundamental.
But you don't want to publicize that sign. You want to go ahead and get your extra 5 cents out of me. And then going to jack the price up as soon as I get up in the thing? No, man. For real. It's about to be some on. Hey.
It ain't going down no time soon.
Hey, man. It's not. They're about to switch over to the summer tanks. I use more gas in the winter than I do in the summer. Come on, man. I'm just saying. I don't keep the price of gases. And don't be upping the prices and whatnot. That's why I like my Gas Buddy app, because I sit there and use that.
You'll drive 8 miles.
I'll drive 8 miles and save 2 cents. No. Give me my cheap gas. I wish I had a BJ's card. I'd go up in that joint. What you got, Ruben, since he done stole my rant?
Sorry,
wow.
God.
It's kind of hard to follow that.
Well, you can't get mad about words for friends, because I'm still kicking your butt, even though, you know, I haven't used a made-up word on you.
First of all,
renewable energy will solve the gas problem.
I actually decided I wrote some up this time because I was feeling a certain kind of way.
Oh, you feeling a Marcus J?
You know, a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Uh-oh. Bringing out the digital underground.
That's right. That's right.
All around the world. Swing.
Well, everybody knows what this month is, and I'm going to get into that in a second. Today I was reading an article on ESPN.com on Mississippi Valley State. For those of you who don't know, it is an HBCU, historically black college or university. The biggest thing that I read about him is the coach himself was a Division I coach, assistant coach, and he wanted to be a Division I head coach. So he went from what he had to what he had not. Now, for some of you might know who the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils are. A lot of important people came from there. Jerry Rice, the NFL leader in receptions and touchdowns and yards, was from there. Steve McNair, the late Steve McNair, was from there. Walter Payton, Avery Johnson, coach of the Nets. So, historically, on a sports level, they have produced a lot. However, you know, this coach, like I said, came from pedigree. He basically had to do practices at a middle school gym because their gym leaked. Now, for any of you who know anything about sports, there are some HBCUs who are very poor, and they travel in November and December, and they play what they call, gimme games. You come play us. Unfortunately, we beat you to death, but we pay you. They went 1-17 of their first 18 games. They didn't have a home game until January 3rd. They are 17-0 in their last 17 games. They're about to win the SWAC, and if they win the SWAC tournament, they get to go to the NCAA tournament. For a school who has little, they've done a lot. One thing we don't realize is it's so impossible to achieve your dreams, and all you need to do is want to do it and put forth the effort. You don't need a lot of resources and money to accomplish the things you really want to do. All you need is a willingness to want to do it, and the drive should come from inside of you. At times I wish to myself that I want things to be different, to be simpler, to be easier. But the truth is, none of that makes it better or more worthwhile than the journey that was taken to achieve the dream you want to achieve. I look around to see people hating each other for things that they cannot control, or worse, or what they're proud of. I didn't choose my name, my color, or anything else when I was born. However, I chose a lot of the pathways that I have taken in my life, and it is up to me to be proud of them, because without those life lessons, I would not be the man I am today. Whether you like that or not doesn't really concern me, because simply I am proud of who I am. I say all of this to say this. I do my best to see no color or creed, but I also understand the world around me. Don't let Black History Month only stay in February. We have to be proud of us all year round. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to be Black, and you should be proud to be you. It is not what made me, it's who I am. Why we have 1 month that is 28 this year, 29 days, should not keep you from living out your dreams or doing what you want to do in a positive manner. Because ultimately, the only person who can really control that is you. And yes, this is probably the first time I've actually read a rant and read it, a little bit like Marcus J. But I really feel like we take so much emphasis in owning 28 or 29 days when you can own 365, or this year 66. With that being said, I'd like to thank everyone for allowing me to run the sound today. The last voice you will hear today would be of Marcus J. as he goes to his rant, because that's how we do it, and we're going to end it how we always do it.
Hey, Marcus, let me sneak in one quick note, okay? I want to say a big shout out, since Ruben brought up the HBCUs. Shout out to my brothers down in the CIAA, which is the third largest NCAA men's and women's basketball tournament. Okay, again, we're talking about an HBCU that is the third largest. It is only behind, I think, the ACC and the Big 12 in that. Okay, so recognize that our dollars, our voice has power, has push, has a lot of things in it. So again, big shout out to the NCAA. I'm proud of you boys in there. Go Big State. CIAA. My bad. What did I say?
You said NCAA.
NCAA. My bad.
Don't give them any props. They're terrible.
Yeah, but shout out to the CIAA tournament.
Thank you, Carlton, for making that point. That's a very good point to add on top of Big Rude's moment in Smash. I want to take an opportunity, first of all, and I know we're a little bit over our time, and I'm going to be brief with mine, I promise. I want to thank Big Rude for sitting in the host chair and holding it down. Did a great job. I appreciate anytime I'm not able to be in studio, you guys always hold me down. We have a lot of fun with it, whether I'm there or not there. So I want to thank Big Rude for holding us down. I want to thank Carlton Banks. He did a very, very great graphic for our fan page, so check it out on the Ain't No Half Steppin, the Marcus J fan page on Facebook. I want to thank K-Dub for being with us as he is every week. I also want to thank Jay Grizzy Green for coming in. I want to thank our callers, people that hit us on Facebook, and everybody that listens to the show week after week. every Tuesday from 7 to 9, globalscaleradio.com. Be real brief this week. I just wanted to mention the unfortunate incident that we had happen in Ohio yesterday with the school shooting. Young man by the name of T.J. Lane went to school yesterday carrying a .22 caliber gun and a knife at Charlton High School in Ohio and began firing. Fired 10 rounds. He chose his victims randomly today in court. When asked by Judge Timothy Grinnell during a preliminary hearing if he understood his rights, Mr. Lane answered very softly, "Yes, sir, I do." It appears that he's going to be charged with 3 counts of murder as an adult. Apparently, the third victim passed away this morning. There were 5 shot, 3 have since passed away. I don't know what to say about the school shooting thing. Anybody that knows me knows that Mrs. J is an educator. She works in the school system in Richmond, Virginia. And there are days where I get a bad feeling like I got yesterday when I heard about this. I worry about, will she be coming home? It's not always students that get hit this way. Sometimes it's the teachers, the administrators, the educators, parents. Look at your children. Tell your children that you love them. Make sure you understand what's going on with your children. Make sure you know that your children may be going through something. Because they may not just go to school and shoot a bunch of classmates. They may take their own lives. These kids a lot of times have things going on with them that no one can predict. People who knew young T.J. Lane said that they had no indication that there was anything going on. It seems like every time we open up the newspaper, every couple of months, there's another incident going on. There's Columbine, there's Kentucky, there's Ohio. It's across the country. What do we do? It's difficult for those of us who are not there to have an opinion on what to do. But what I will say is this. Love your children. Talk to your children. Understand what's going on with your children. And set an example for your children. That's Marcus's Unrelated Rant. It ain't got nothing to do with what we've been talking about today.
Nothing.
I want to thank everybody once again. We already did that. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Those are the words of Bob Marley. Ain't no half stabbing, Marcus J. For Big Rube, for Carl Banks, Jay Grizzy Green, and for your man K-Dub, I'm Marcus J. signing out. Ain't no half stabbing. We'll be back next week. Peace.
Peace. Peace.